Good afternoon. Welcome to Elisa Marie Designs. I am Elisa Maria. Welcome back if you were back, especially if you were here for part one, where I did a review of Kato wireless electric pen. That was part one. Part two is something that Ray sent me in addition to the pen. So welcome back if you were back, and welcome if you are new and you're here for the first time. And this baby presentation made you click onto my channel. I started episode one with coffee, and episode two is an iced tea. Because if you're anywhere near the Northeast, you know it is unbearably hot today. Here we go. Look at this beautiful box. This beautiful orange box. And everything came in over the weekend, and I must have forgot who was who and what was what. And Ray sent me some trays to look at. Some diamond painting trays. I had so much fun with the wireless diamond painting pen. I have it plugged in. It should be good and charged. I took a break. I got some lunch. Look at how pretty. You know, I said when I did the unboxing on the Kato wireless pen, I'm like, the way that they packaged this, it looked like a piece of jewelry. And this too. This looks like something that you would get at a high-end store. And, you know, has a little drawer tray here. Did I open this up the right way? I think I opened it up. Oh, I opened it the right way. There we go. So I think I opened it up upside down. Let's get it on the desk, because I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using the pen again also to finish what I am working on, which is Rico. Get myself adjusted here. Rico only has a little bit left to go. Look at this. It's so pretty. If you have to put them away. Oh, gosh. Oof. Okay. Really nice. This is, I think it said, did it say 45 on the wrapper? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 30, 45. Okay. Wow. Oh, look at the delicate size that they are. Oh, I love it. Let's open one up. Oh, wow, this is really interesting. This is really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Do you see the inside? They're not lines. They're little dots in there. Little dots to individually hug your drills. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use this. And they're all the same. Oh, wow. Oh, I love it. Let's get a size on it. These are about 7 centimeters by 4.5, or if you want to do it in inches, it is almost, yeah, it's coming in at like 3 inches across by 2 inches. It's the size of a business card. It's 3 by 2. It's the size of a business card. Let me see. Oh, I thought I had a business card on my desk. Oh my god, I love this. No lines. This is really smart. Okay, I had this little towel on top while I was demonstrating the pen, and I only have a few sections more to finish Rico, and I'm going to use my wireless pen to do it. I have something on here. I have a piece of putty here, which I won't be doing this much longer because I'm going to be using my vacuum pen. Oh boy, it's so annoying. And especially when you have your beautiful AB drills, which this canvas was full of AB drills. AB drills in the flowers, AB drills in the chest of the flamingo. And I can't even, I don't even remember how many packages of AB drills I had for this entire canvas. This is pretty much like Nordic Winter was another canvas that had 3 packages of AB drills. So just think about using your air pen when you have to use AB drills, place AB drills down and you don't have any putty or glue being stuck to them. So I took out the two colors. Here's where I'm storing my Elizabeth Ward. My two colors out that I was going to be using to complete this section. Let's start here. Oh, do I have enough? Oh, do I? I might not have enough of this color. What color is this? 3801. I think I'm going to be on the lookout for this color now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Let me see. Can I close this and shake? This is, look at this. Look at how they look. They look like little diamonds in there, like little shapes. Oh my gosh. I should have took some round drills out to see how round drills look in there. Do they line up? Is this just for multi-placing? I know nothing about this. Ray sent this to me as a, oh, I'm sending you the drill, I'm sending you the pen. Let me show you these trays. Okay, so I'm going to be using this with my little air pen here. I'll get you down close and over here. I'm going to be here. Where am I? I'm going to be here. Right here. So make sure that you can see me. Wow. And interesting because I picked up round drills with this pen in the last session because that's there was a sticker and there was a round drills, and here I am now working with square with no problem. I didn't even think about that when I was doing the video, and they're still crunching in there. I'm still able to press them in there. So round or square drills. Wow. Another plus to this pen. I really am. Now, I did not have a lot of these drills left over, so you couldn't see a full tray, but I think in my other color that I have out, let me tell you, I was not working this fast yesterday. Yesterday, it was so hot in here, and it's hot when you come in the room, so I can, come in, put the air on before I decide to start videotaping. However, everything that I had in here was melted. I mean, my wax, my putty, everything was melted. And for as much as I love my Art Dot Putty, I was saying even in the other review, when I was reviewing the pen, that it has gone through. I'm on the East Coast, so we get a winter, we get a spring, we get a fall, we get a summer. Oh, there's nothing in there. So with the crazy weather that the East Coast has had, where we went through maybe a little touch of summer, like it's on its way, but then it got extremely cold, then it got extremely humid, extremely rainy. Now we're going through the sweltering heat. I can tell that my putty is going through the changes. It's probably being affected by all the weather, whether it's cold, the putty gets hard, or warm or humid, it just goes through all the changes. And I did notice it starting to break down a little bit. Like, usually I don't have that breakdown of the putty, maybe with other putties, but not with Art Dot Putty. But it was breaking down a little bit, and I noticed, like, why am I getting stringiness? Or, like, just not as bad as other putties, but still, I rely on my Art Dot Putty, especially in the summer. I rely on it. I don't want to have to deal with, it just slows you up. I don't want to have to deal with it. And then if it's pulling on your ABs, which is really what I rely on it for, when I have to work with AB drills, my blue Art Dot Putty did an awesome job at setting my AB drills with no problem. And I really thought that this was going to be another summer where I used water, which I did last summer. I used water to set my drills because the putty and the wax were really non-cooperative. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use my cone pen that I have, that if you order from Dreamer Designs, you get one of those cone tips. And I don't put anything in there, and I just keep some water next to me, and I'm able to, you know, just dip the pen in water, and then I tap it off, and then I'm able to pick up my drills and place them. So I won't be doing that either. This time around, I won't be doing that either. I'm very impressed that this picked up square drills. I didn't even think about it when I was doing the demo. But now you can see me work. You can see there's a piece of blue putty in there. Can you see that? There's a piece of blue art dot putty in there. See it right here? It's my finger in the shot. And it just makes me nuts. Like, I watch people just diamond paint over it, and I just can't seem to do that. You know, I mean, and big diamond painters too. Like, I figure, I figured, well, if they're doing it, it's okay, but I don't want to have a piece of putty stuck underneath. So let me switch over to another case. And these are so sweet. I love this little box. I mean, I just love it. And look how nice. You're not dedicated to a full storage system that's sitting on your desk. When you're done with this, you take it and you put it away. And you put it away wherever you want. And actually, it's like it's just something else in your art room. You know, just something else in your art room that you have. I like that I'm not dedicated to a full storage system. That I need to have something that sits on my desk all the time. Put it back upright the way that it was. Here we go. So pretty. It's so pretty to look at. And it's orange and it's energizing. I'm curious with the dots. If the dot is actually giving you, like I said when I was reviewing this, and we were using the multi-placer to pick up, I was saying how once I line my drills up, I give them a tap to get a little bit of space. I don't like when they're touching each other. I like to see just a tiny bit of space. And I found as a diamond painter, when I pick up with my multi-placer and then place it down, just that whisper of space, they seem to hit the drill space more on target than if they're scrunched up together. So I want to get some round drills. I do have some, but what would I diamond paint? Let me think. Let me see if I have any round diamond paintings open. Well, looky here what I found. Sun Ray. Now I do have some of it done down the bottom, but I turned it around so that I can do the top. I took this with me to Florida. This was one of my travel, but I think I got Tropical Paradise done. The tropical landscape one I got done instead. Let's see how we do with some round drills. Which one do I want to start with? Let's do this one right here. Oh yeah, there's a lot in here. And this is inside my little cube tray that I have from Amazon. This comes in a clear. For some reason, I get the smoky one. I don't know why. I happen to like the smoky one. The clear probably would be better. And what you do is you just press these and snap them closed. And this is this is a great travel container, which is why I put them in here. But here we go. Let's see what they look like. I'm so curious, especially how they work with a multi-placer. These are very easy to open, securely close. There's like little feet on the bottom, little curved little ridges in there, I'm sure, so that they stack. Oh yeah, they do, because this is what the top of the tray looks like. It's got that little frame around it so that they would hug. See that? Very securely together. Very nice design. I'm so curious about these little dots in here. Okay, So let's open this up here. I'll put my number 17 in here, which is, yep, I gotta make sure I got the right one. I'll close this, give it a little shake. Oh, yes. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I put too many in there, but so what? I wanted to see a lot in there. I wanted to see a lot in there. Okay, let me go. Let me go this way. I'll put some back. Now, this would be the type of situation where definitely my round kits and definitely smaller kits. I'm not going to kit up a huge giant canvas with this tray. It's a baby tray. But look at how nice they lined up. I am so curious. Look at that. Look at the perfection. And I have more in there than I need. Oh, but I love the way that they line up. And I would imagine this is going to work very nicely with my pen and with my pen's multi-tip, because they encourage you to have your drills aligned very neatly and nicely to pick up your drills. And you should do that anyway. You know, I've been saying this since I was a beginner diamond painter. The way that you pick up your drills is the way that they're going to look on your multi-placer. If you pick them up crooked, they're not going to magically be straight like this. The way that you pick them up is the way that they're going to be put down on your canvas. So this is beautiful. I love, and again, I love the little dot system because they're not bumping right up against one another and they have that little breath of room. I think that's so important. Okay, I plugged my pen in. It's charged up. So I'm going to start off with my 4-placer. Very easily goes in. Turn on the button on the top. Keep your fingers free from this area here. Don't block the air that's coming through here. And just turn it on, and it just fits very naturally in your hand, very naturally. Yeah, you see what I mean? You see how when you have a little bit of space, how nicely they went down, like right on target. Oh, so nice. You feel a little anxious. I know I do. I feel a little anxious because I'm doing a review. But once you like let that go, you flow just like you would, you know, with any other diamond painting pen or any diamond painting accessory that you were using. You'll just start to flow right into it. I was like almost just gliding the drills on top and letting them pick themselves up, see? Just like that. Could just, oh, did I touch? No. And you'll get the hang of it. It's a learning curve, a little baby one, but it's just because you're using something that you've never used before. Who picks something up and uses it for the first time perfectly? I'm going to change my placer to a 2. Real easy. So it's just so easy to pick them up and put them down, and I adore this tray. I just adore it. I just love how it is sectioning off these drills. It's just so smart. I mean, it's something that I've been saying since I've been a beginner diamond painter, that the drills are too close together. Give your tray a little tap, before you start to pick up, because you'll just get a little whisper of space between them, and it makes it so. I didn't even tap that down. They kind of suck themselves up. Oh wow, they do. They'll just kind of suck themselves up, but you can't really do that because I picked up 4. So it is powerful. I mean, how many? Yeah, you barely touch it. You barely touch it. You just have them like hover over, and it will pick them up itself. Really smart. Again, love the design of this tray. See what I mean? They'll just pick themselves up. And like I was saying also, I think this is good practice if you press too hard into your putty, or you press down with your wax and then your drills get stuck. You're not going to have that problem here because you are being very delicate about picking up and putting down. I'm being too delicate there. You do have to, I mean, I guess you do or you don't. I mean, you do have to guide them somewhat, but you just press down and they just kind of suck themselves up in there. I love it. I love this. And the one surprise for me too was this guy here, which I don't really like, but I actually like picking them up this way. I don't know why. I actually like this one. I feel like I'm only picking up one at a time, but I can see it and I move so much faster. I could barely see this plastic here, but I mean, just so much faster. And I'm not a dotter, and I actually explored, well, why are you not a dotter? You know? And I don't know, I just felt like it always made me feel impatient. And what made me impatient was, you know, you have a very small space to put wax or putty in, and oh, my thing is not really on. You have a very small space to put wax or putty in, and you got to get it right. And then you start to see the putty coming out the other end of the tip that's inside the stem of the pen, and you're constantly reloading. And if you don't reload right and you have extra around the edge, then you're picking up other drills in your tray and you're pulling them off, and it just feels like it just slows me down, and I get so, you know, anxious because I'm like, this is only one drill, like I got to keep picking up the same drill. Here I don't have to do that. Here I'm like, am I missing something? Oh, got to pick it up. Here I'm not, you know, with this, I'm not doing that. I'm only picking up one drill at a time. It's kind of fun to pick it up with this pen. And I can still move drills around. It's not so delicate that I can't move them around. And I don't have that, you know, my tips on my pens are starting to get that little indentation, that little ridges around the brass part because of picking up so many drills. I like that it's light. I like that it fits my hand and my hand is in a proper position. My fingers are. I love looking at this tray too. Everything's so nice and neat. If I was ready for this and this plastic wasn't bothering me, I would be able to move so much faster. A little bit off the mark over here, but I can just pull it over just like I would with any other diamond painting pen. Okay, What do we think? Love the trays. I think there's so much to love about them. I love their size. Like I said, this is not going to be like for one of my masterpiece paintings where I have a huge canvas like Rico, and I'm going to try and fill these trays with a diamond painting the size as Rico, which is, you know, from here to here. Again, I'm still hitting things. Here to here. You know, Rico is big. Rico is, what is he? He is 60 by 80. But for a small diamond painting like this, yeah, I would absolutely use these trays, especially that this I reserved to take along with me. And look at how easy I could take 45 trays with me. Put them right back in here, close the lid, slide the lid on, and it comes with me with my pen, and I'm done. I don't need anything else. I don't need to carry multi-placers. I don't need to carry wax. I don't need to carry putty. I'm done. I just need my little diamond painting here, and I could put this in my beach bag and go to the pool, which I did when I was in Florida. I went to the pool this very nicely, and they take this one off because I don't think it fits. And I love this. I love this little case. And so I'm going to go to my pool, which the pool is opening down the street from us. And John said, when I retire, I'm going to be at that pool all day down the street. Hell yeah, because I can sit there. Let me put my little trays back. I can open this up. I can work on a pool table with my pen and my diamond painting. I love this color orange. Am I putting this in the right way? Yep, I am. I could go to the pool with my little trays. Look at that. I have 45 colors in here. And my pen. And my diamond painting in a beach bag. And I'm ready to go. This also is very good to travel with. This is a totally different diamond painting though. Maybe if I was doing like I have here, it says sun, ray, and cube, because this only holds 30. So I have a cube tray that has the rest of the colors in there. But I love this too. I love the snap and close. I love that this is portable also. But this, I would probably now scale this back down to something like I'm making some bookmarks or I'm doing some coasters. Something in between sizes. You know what I mean? But I like this too. I love these open and close, snap and, you know, press and snap, open and close. But I love this too. So it's not about loving one thing. I always say it's not a competition. You know, it's about what suits your needs. This may not suit your needs. You might be like, oh, I don't want to wear it. But this, to me, I love. Again, I love the box. This could be a pair of sunglasses. This could be some kind of jewelry or an important book that I have that I keep on my desk. It's just that little something. I am all about aesthetics too. I like when something looks pretty. I like that I can stand this up on my desk and still see it and how pretty it is. I love that they stack. I love the size that they are. Perfect for this diamond painting. Look how nice it matches this diamond painting also. I couldn't have picked a better diamond painting. I didn't even know I had a round one to show you guys. Let me try not to tip the camera over. But look how pretty it goes with my diamond painting. That's about as curated as I get. And when I accidentally get curated, oh, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to death that I have accidental curation. I love those trays. I love new ideas. And like I said, I've been saying for a long time, I just did it in the previous review for the pen, to tap your drill tray and let the drills separate a little bit, just a tiny little bit, and they got it down. They got it down by using a dot system. Maybe you're not into squares. If you're not into squares and you're into rounds, I don't even know if these trays come in bigger sizes. I really should have looked that up, but I wasn't expecting to get this. But look at that dot system in there. It was a little confusing with the squares because the squares fell in like diamonds, so I wouldn't use this for a square drill tray. Do I have the square drills still in here? I'll show you again. Yeah, they're at the top. I wouldn't use these for square drills. Absolutely not. It's probably just a round drill tray because you can see how the squares, you see how they're lining up like diamonds. They're not lining up like squares. But if you're a dotter and you want to pick them up that way, I was getting a little disoriented trying to pick this up. Maybe if I wasn't using the pen and I was using one of my own pens, maybe I wasn't using the air pen and I was using a diamond painting pen. Oh, right here. It would be easier for me to pick up my square drills as a dotter, you know, like that. So, you could, absolutely. You couldn't multi-place with this, though. There's no way to pick up multi-place with the squares. They're just not sitting correctly. Unless maybe they have other trays for square drills, and this is for the round. Let me see here. Can you pick up? Can you multi-place with this? Oh gosh, I just love the way they line up. I just love the way they line up. That's what I'm talking about. They're not crunched right into one another. They have that little bit of space that makes it so nice. Let's get this down. I'm gonna go right here with that line. And my drill is stuck in the putty. But I have a rain pen that makes me happy too. So something for everything, something for every mood. Let's see here. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's grab you here. And I think that you could see your drill count better too. I need 5. So I need 4. And then if you just want to pick, want a dot, very nice. I can't stop now. I just love the way that they're lined up. But we're getting stuck in the putty because this pen was in a very hot room. When I did the first recording and I shut off the air so that you guys didn't have to hear my air conditioner, when I went to go leave the room, it was 92 degrees in here. And I was sitting in here recording a video. So, yeah. It was hot. Oh, I love it. I love that little bit of space in between. My drills are just fitting right into the space so nice. Look at how they're lining up next to each other too. But there's that problem I'm having. I had a hanger on, had a hitchhiker on this one. So again, these are all the things that don't happen to you when you are using the air pen. Your drills are not going to stick to the placer, and you're not going to have where you have a hitchhiker. Like here's another one. See how it's picking up on the side, because the side of my placer is probably tacky. And you know, that's disorienting also to me too. Like I go and put something, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, you know, I have to go and pick a drill off. This is such a pretty canvas. And I was saving it to use when I traveled to the pool, or when I'm downstairs in front of the television. I could bring down 45 colors with me, no problem. They're going to stand up. I'm going to be able to see them all. And I love the see-through. I love see-through containers, especially as a curator, not as a curator, especially as a creator, where I am, you know, it adds to my thumbnail. They look pretty. You can see if I have a few trays out, you can see the pretty colors coming through. Or even when I'm diamond painting, I can see the exact color in front of me, instead of like just looking for the DMC code or the symbol. I'm like, okay, I'm looking for that teal drill. And so my eye will look more for color than it will for, you know, whatever number this is. Number 17 or number 945, whatever it is. However, you know, it is that you kit up. And like I said, I am not a dotter. I don't enjoy it. But when they're all separated like this, so nicely, I'm kind of loving it. It's kind of very calming. Now that I have like a reduced amount in here, let's see. That's something that I go through too, is that I could never, like, I feel like I'm always shaking my drill tray and moving them over and across to get them lined up nicely. They kind of like catch in there, and then you're done. You're done. You have it. You got it. And again, look at all the hanger-ons I had on the side of my, it's so irritating. Oh, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. And then this is eventually, now that one just popped and I got lost. Eventually what I'll end up doing is I'll end up using my tweezer, because I can't take the multi-placer anymore. I can't take, you know, having to clean up with every one that I put down. I can feel them. Look at, there they are. This is all from the putty, and there's putty on the canvas now. And I usually leave alcohol wipes in here to clean this off. This is like part of your time that you know, you could be doing other things. I'm always looking at where I'm placing my time and what I'm doing with it, and is it necessary, and you know, or is this something that I didn't plan on that now I have to do? Look, they're falling off and all. And that's because of the heat in here. It's getting warmer in here, but I'm enjoying using the tray, and I don't want to stop, but my putty is not cooperating now at this point. It's starting to get very like agitated with the heat, of course. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you love, I'm just going to say, do you love the company? And I am going to say that, do you love the company? I've just shown you today 2 different products, a wireless diamond painting pen and this beautiful orange box of 45 drill trays that have a little dot system in there to grab your drills, especially your rounds that look so pretty in there. It looks so pretty. Look at that. Really sweet, really nice. I'm going to look up the company. I'm going to look up more about these trays. And if I find anything more that I should have known before I started to do this video, I will edit it in. In the meantime, stay cool. And keep creating that world that you want to live in. Go out and enjoy these warm months. I hate to just complain about them, especially if you live in a change of seasons like I do. I don't want to just sit around complaining about the fact that it's hot. It's summer. It's supposed to be hot. So go out and do something fun. Even if you go out in the backyard and wet yourself with a hose. Have a little dog, have a little water fight with your dog. Bring your dog outside and let him, you know, cool off also, or bring the kitties outside. But do something enjoyable. Make something light and refreshing to eat for dinner. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Tomorrow, live, 7 p.m. That's the next one. Stay cool. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.